Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. We're out here at the Avon Park field. We're going to take up the Carbon Cub S2 and have a little bit of fun with her. We're got a late evening, probably around about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30, and here on whoa, and the wind is still completely across the runway, as you can see. So ground handling with a tail dragger is interesting, very interesting. Not bad now, but I'm having to hold a lot of rudder in there. Yeah, see? So we're just gonna take off into the wind there. I'm gonna do a little bit of slower scale flying right now. Because this actually is a scale bird. The Carbon Cub SS, not the RC version, but this plane in real life in full size is called the Carbon Cub SS. And it actually is silver and yellow like this. You can actually even see that in the decal on the side of this plane, of this RC plane. It says it by the cowling there. Doing the little bit of the coordinated flat turns the best I can with the wind really messing with me. But I don't even have my flaps down. And look at that, I'm barely going forward. So, but see if I can make this nice and flat as possible. All right. See if we can't fly a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Of course, the lower you fly, the more nervous you're going to be, because the air has all the give in the world, but the ground has no give at all. So that's why people say fly lower, fly lower. Yeah, well, yeah, that's because you're wanting me to crash. All right, let's do something unscale here. And she'll fly inverted for you, okay? I don't like flying inverted though. It's not that I'm nervous, or, well, I do get a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't like flying inverted. To me, it doesn't look right, and makes the orientation all wee-wad, and everything's exactly opposite. Now I got the flaps all the way down, so just doing a little bit of windsurfing there. So I'm going to land with my flaps down. Now, when you land to a strong wind, you shouldn't even need flaps. But I want to see if I can just kind of kiss her down there. Last minute she just dropped on me. But that's okay. Well, you know what? She is a bush plane. There's a knife edge for you. Definitely not scale flying. I know I said I'm going to do some scale flying, but sometimes you say no. Let's see if we can't land. Well, if you're going to land, no matter what, you're going to land. That is a definite. Tell you what, let's do. Let's go further out. Try to make our run coming in as straight against the wind as possible, which is not easy to do in this. Okay. Whoa! Well, that wasn't good at all. We can't have that. Sorry, little buddy. That was my fault. But we're going to try that again. Now, see, this is one of those times where in my previous video, I showed the mod I did on them wheel pants, where I just took some zip ties and zip tied them on, the black zip ties. Had I not done that, then wheel pants would have popped right off. And they have little bitty plastic clips on there that hold them in. And it would have broke them little clips. Easy. Well, okay, wheeling. Do a little bit of wheelies on one leg there. 1 foot. Yeah, it's just way too windy. Let me show you the wind. See that flag and these little flags? It's just too much wind that's across the run. I mean, it's not too windy to fly, but it's too windy for across the runway to perform a good with a runway landing. I just don't think the plane is powerful enough and heavy enough with enough rudder authority in order to pull that off, because that's what it's all about, is direction with your rudder when it comes to landing and wind.
Landing flaps.
There, that's much better.
Take off flaps. Flaps up.
Much better.
Take off flaps.
We'll do takeoff flaps this time. Oh!
Flaps up.
Up. Up. Gotta walk. Well, that's okay. You have enough forward momentum, rough terrain, light little plane. She's gonna nose over on you. It's just part of the way it is. Don't take it as you know, there's just too many variables that are out of your control. Look how squishy and this grass is, you know. So it's just no wonder that she tipped over. Oh.
Motor on.
Motor off. Don't touch the plane unless you got your motor off. Learn from my mistakes, folks. Learn from my mistakes. I think I got my battery checker. That was a 6-minute flight minus 22 seconds. So let's get out here in the grass and let's see what we got going here. That's where I've got my 2200 right there, even with the front of the battery, with the frame of the landing gear. Battery's a little warmer because I did fly longer. So let's get the old battery checker out here. The old battery checker, and ha! Look at that, 66% left. And I was worried I was going to run out of battery. Okay, not a problem. I could have set that for 10 minutes easy. All right, folks, very efficient plane, very efficient plane. That's a 2200 3S Smart Spectrum Smart battery in there. And well, anyways, there you go, folks. That is the, see, I was telling you, see, it says Carbon Cub SS light sport. So there you go, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless y'all.